NFL 20.
The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up, and we are underway. Off we go in Foxborough. Desmond King to return it from his end zone. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, a two-year starter at Ohio State and second overall pick in the draft, C.J. Stroud.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Stroud looking to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man, maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense. Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
On the bootleg, Stroud. He'll buy some time right. To the right side and caught by Dell. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Singletary will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off, let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Matt Amendola now for the extra point. And the 7-0 lead. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter two. As they've got it as we resume action. Here comes Montgomery now to return it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here come the Patriots now on offense. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And his task in this situation is making sure that his team knows that there's a sense of urgency, yet somehow still stays calm. Because
and now the rookie's free. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Trying to chase it.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. King going to look to bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
That is caught by Dell. Still on his feet. Touchdown.
Take Dell. 69 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead.
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the... Right now, we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
He's still barreling through.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Devontae Parker.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Patriots. Devontae Parker, 76 yards.
And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Now Ryland for the PAT.
And we've got a good one brewing. 14. Pretty clean and simple there. Just two plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Final play of the half, Stroud.
Eluding the pressure right. So we've hit halftime in what was obviously a very fast-moving first half of play. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. And Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
40 yards.
And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
1-14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
And it's capped off by the touchdown from Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The throw over the middle, taken in. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the back now in Foxborough. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, something appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired. While he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still, some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Here's Stroud. Caught left side, here's Dell. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd down, goal to go. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Don't forget the extra point in. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Yeah, Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
He's going to let one go deep for Parker. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for two.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the fourth.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's 1st and 10. One final shot for C.J. Stroud.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look.